what had happened is that around June 18th, when the Parliament was trying to pass the bill of the finance bill of 2024-2025, there were a lot of arguments. There were the youths, and not only the youths, a lot of interested parties, economists, business people had refused, and they had put and their input into the public participation of the finance bill was not taken care of. So the MPs did not listen to what the people had said. So they passed the bill anyway. They decided to pass the bill anyway. But before they passed the bill, there was this protest of saying that the bill should not be passed. And then there was a demonstration, there was a protest in the streets. We call it the youth protest because majority of the Gen Zs had come out to protest against that bill because it had increased the taxation bracket and also the taxes of a lot of goods and products. So people did a very peaceful demonstration. They came out with their handkerchiefs. And their phones, and it was very, 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 very nice. People were really surprised, especially the political elite, the legendary politicians were really surprised because these youth were very, very, very organized. So they told Parliament not to pass the bill, but Parliament did not listen. So they came out again on the 20th, I think 2 days after that. They came up even with they came out again in a bigger number, and they were still not listened to. And then the weekend comes. After the weekend, then that Tuesday, I think the 20-something, they were supposed to now pass the bill because they were debating the bill. When this bill was being rejected, when the Gen Zs were telling the parliamentarians to reject the bill, this was after the budget had been read. So they were telling them to reject the finance bill. But the parliamentarians did not reject. So the bill was passed, I think, on the 22nd or something. Because on the 25th of June, I think whether they passed it or they didn't pass it. I think this is the day they were passing the bill. This is the day they passed the bill, on the 25th of June. Yeah. So there was a big demonstration, a big protest, and the Gen Zs managed to go and to the up to the Parliament buildings. They got into there, and the parliamentarians ran away. It was a big fight. The police had been involved. But one thing that I want to remind you is that when the legacy politicians saw that the demonstration was very successful, and then the opportunists, gangs that thrive when there are demonstrations, joined into the demonstrations, and there was a lot of looting on the 20th. And then after the 20th, I think on the 22nd again, there were even goons were now even arranged. Actually, on the 25th, there were even more goons. But the Gen Z still came out, and they got it up to the Parliament, and they broke into Parliament. They even lit some fire. Some fire was lit at some place at City Hall and also at the Supreme Court. Government called quickly the army The army came into the streets because the demonstration were almost over. They were almost actually they had actually overpowered the police. That's how they managed to get into the parliament. I mean, out of all the demonstrations that has happened in Kenya, this was the first demonstration that the young people, the Gen Zs, this time got up and into the parliament building itself. They even were seen, enjoying lunch in there. The MPs were very scared, but since there is a tunnel under there that had been built, they used the tunnel to run to their safety. But it was very, 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 very scary. So the MPs got very scared.